indigenous community because and pushed away because they thought he was the pretendian.
I thought you was a thug. I ain't got nowhere to go. I shot up everywhere they was. Yeah, you know who took this shit from you. Come get it back in blood. Bitch, come get it back in blood. We ain't mask up no.
So to sit here and try to play the victim when I sat back and I let all of this shit fucking happen and talk to nobody about it, getting fucking text messages talking shit to me, going into Discord talking shit to our friends, going into rave talking shit to our friends who had never done shit to you but just hang out with me because you wanted them to choose your side when I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't online talking shit about you. People were coming to me asking me questions about you because of how often you was talking shit about me in your lives and other people's lives. So I would get approached by people asking me questions about shit you said. At any time I even opened my mouth to respond, even if it was shit just don't work out, which I've literally said at least one time, I was like, well, shit just don't work out. It is what it is. Text message, quit fucking talking shit. Quit talking shit about me, you fucking miserable hag. You miserable witch. You're bitter. Stop fucking opening your mouth about me. You're always talking shit about me. So yeah. And I didn't tell nobody about that shit. The moment I opened my mouth. And the other night, I didn't bring you up. I did not bring you up. It was my life, but I did not bring you up. You know who fucking brought you up? The person who was doing most of the fucking talking. And she did not call you what you said she called you. Nobody called you a P3DO. It was because of the news that you leaked. That you blamed on someone else. That's not what a P3DO is. And these motherfuckers are smarter than you, obviously, so they know the difference. So times two with that bullshit. Nobody called him a P3DO. They said there was a case because of some pictures. Nobody said nothing about children. So again, you're fucking lying. Trying to make shit worse so that way you can cause a fight between the indigenous community and the black community. Because it's too peaceful for you, huh? Because you love your people so much you want to cause hate between them and another community. You can love your people all fucking day. I don't care. I want you to. Do it. Love your culture. Love your people. Love your fucking self. For fuck's sake. Because the way you're acting online seems like you really fucking hate yourself. Nobody called him that word. She did verify some information that we had already knew about before you even came around. You were not a part of any of those friend groups. So you don't even know the history of it. But you got in business because you like that little man's pickle, don't you? You want his pickle, fucking slide in his DMs. Nobody cares. Be who you are. It's 2024, baby. Love who you love. You ain't got to do all this to prove how much you love that man. This is the third time you cried around about him. Nobody's scared of Casey. He was just in here. He's still in here. Like I didn't fucking see him. Y'all's big ass faces pop up on the fucking request box or the invite box of my live whenever you come in. So good luck sneaking in here. I actually look at the comment section to see who joined, so I know who's in here. And Casey's such a fucking stalker that I know he would be in here after he was in there. Just like when he went into Native Cuties live after that live the time before that, and LJ called him out about watching it from the fucking hallway. He said, I knew you was watching. You told me you were watching, and you said, I know, bro, but whatever. Whatever about that. Meanwhile, when you went in there and I called you out on that, on watching, stalking from the fucking hallway, you lied and said that you didn't, that you were just scrolling around. That you were just scrolling across TikTok and mutuals with her. We're mutuals, dumbass. But then you go to Native Cuties Live and get called out. And lo and behold, I was right. Because you're fucking predictable, because you're sad. You have no life. You have no bed, you have no home, you have no life. You claim to be used by women, but you only go after indigenous women. You claim to be used by women, but you offer up your money to indigenous women. And then you go around claiming to be indigenous, and then calling indigenous people anti-black. Meanwhile, you're begging for their validation. And when they won't give it to you because you don't have the fucking ancestry and you don't have the cultural connection, you turn into a hateful little spoiled ass white man. But lo and behold, that's the other major part of your genetic makeup. So is calling you white racist? And you can go after my looks all the fuck you want. It's crazy to sit there and talk about the details of having when you have sex with somebody and then call them ugly at the same time. What does that say about you? You sat here and tried to slut shame me for sleeping with you. That's some crazy ass self-hate. That's some crazy ass self-hate to try to slut shame somebody for being in a relationship with you. That is wild. So who's the anti one here? Because you look more anti-indigenous, even though you're trying to get into anti-indigenous spaces not that long ago, crying on lives. Only going after indigenous women or women that you thought are indigenous. Going around saying, I'm marrying indigenous. I'm having kids with indigenous women. Oh, indigenous. I'm Catracho. You're not even from fucking Honduras, bro. You're fucking California made, my boy. You're not from Honduras, so how the fuck are you Catracho? You don't even say it right. You say it like a white man. How are you Chorti Maya? You don't even know the fucking language. You don't know the fucking culture. You grew up with Garifuna from your grandfather, remember? And then the Garifuna check you on that shit on here. I've heard about it multiple times. The Garifuna don't even fucking claim you. Everybody who was a part of your fucking friend group has supported you and going on your journey to your people. And you fucking sit here and say, they never had my back. They never rode for me. I fucking rode for you while we were together. I stopped a lot of people from going at you because of their respect for me. They stopped or they held back. Not because of you, because of me. So don't sit there and act like ain't nobody from that friend group ever did shit to you, and then you turn around and shit on them. Making fun of somebody's cancer. Saying that the only dude that fucking really rode for you and gave you the time of fucking day never had your back.